Hello and welcome. Thank you for the follow, Zach. Don't know why my Facebook chat never comes up in the start. No, it's saved and reloaded. Trying a test. Let's see here. Test. Go. Only the Twitch stream is coming on. Welcome to the viewers. It's really nice to see you all. Hopefully you'll have a good time, and hopefully I will get to play without interruptions from my daughter, who has just been laid to bed. Hopefully she will You'll never know. If I change this, and change it back to that, and change that, it, and change that, this, and back again to that. It should work, but see, it's saved home. Do another test. Perhaps the multi-stream chat isn't working since I'm streaming both on Twitch and Facebook at the same time using Streamlabs. Very good program. What I can do is I can put up the chat box. Let's see. Then it is working. If I take that one and I go to Twitch just to double check that it works. If someone from Twitch could write me a message, I can check right away. Otherwise, I will do it myself. And we'll do a test here. Test. Oh. And it comes there as well. Okay, so then I can see both. That is nice. Good, good. Okay, let's continue. That's a bug. Hopefully a friend of mine as well will come on and play with us, and perhaps we can get some expeditions going and run through the game a bit more in the pursuit of better gear and better mods on the gears. So right now I'm just running on WT15 to just try and get a few good ones. I haven't totally decided on the mods on the weapons yet. I'm just trying out a few things. I really liked the lightning string of gauze. It will deal 51,326, and if there's a huge cluster, it will hit 5 enemies with 51,000. So it's kind of cool. I haven't. The first time I really saw it now was that it was working. I had it with Storm Whip earlier to try and proc both of them, but that didn't work. I really don't like this one, actually. I usually have to do a couple of runs with this. He has a lot of life, and he hits extremely strong. Usually, when you have the correct mods, it actually will help a great deal, and you have to just watch out for the spikes. Now I could get some life back. Kind of what I'm trying to do is I kind of try to have one weapon for single contact and one weapon with more AoE based possibilities, if you can call it that. So if you have huge clusters, then I can change the weapon. I also tried kind of having a more change based, so that I changed guns, shot a couple of times, and then kind of back to it to get the most out of the mods possible. Now I am in a bit of a trouble here. I made it, so that's good, at least. So I have to check my phone because my Surface is down, so I can't have the stream program up to be able to see the chat is coming in, but I have the possibility to see the stream itself on Twitch, and from there I can perhaps answer any questions you have or any interactions you have with the chat. In general, I'd like to hear about kind of what mods you prefer. Like now it's kind of this should be clustered, but usually I just don't remember which gun has the mod. Like this one doesn't kill at all, and if I change, like, kills instant. It's a good 10k there. Because the Gauss had K-Dom. It should start with okay, perhaps that doesn't proc before you have like 5 before you have 2 beside each other, and it has to be within 5 meters. So that one doesn't proc before kind of the requirements are met for it to proc, I think. Therefore, I use the single weapon, single mob weapon, I can call it. I found that on assault rifles, the definitely best way is to go tactical. gives the most damage, and you have the possibility to be really accurate. It was up to 7 viewers, now went down to 3. Perhaps they didn't have time to wait when I had those small issues when I tried to figure out the chat issues. Is my mic working? Is the sound nice? How is the balance between game sound and my sound, for example? Oh shit, that struck me hard. Oh, this is the death of me. There you kind of saw what my thoughts were. Wow, now I'm really struggling. Well, good. Doesn't seem like aerial targets work on. That was really nice. That was really nice. Oh, I like that one. So yeah, that kind of worked as I thought. It's really nice, really nice. Liked it. But then, of course, as in on everything else, you try and look for something similar, but that has a bigger punch. That is kind of the next step to go. Because it worked like the AoE. It worked really nice. It went from one to another. Now these are 5 meters apart. So more than 5 meters apart. And as soon as they come in range, it will proc. And also the storm whip is also the storm whip is also not a high end damage. It doesn't have high end damage modifier. There is bigger possibilities. You can jump, I can jump. Because this both has death chains, which is perfect, 101,000 damage of 3 seconds. So each 2 second over 2 second cooldown, with each 5 seconds, it will proc 101,000. Whilst the Storm Whip as well has 2 second delay or cooldown. So it procs every 2 seconds and gives a boost on 38,000. So kind of what you are searching for next is a weapon. And when you're searching for weapons, the mods might not be good, so you have to search for the same weapon and have the chance for equal mods, kind of. So a higher level and equal mods. Usually when you find blue weapons, the best way is to just use the irons that you have to upgrade, and from there you choose rarity or improve rarity, and then you get to choose the second mod, and that is important to choose correctly, because you don't get to change both of the mods. You can only change one of them. I've been into many different groups on Facebook where it has been a lot of criticism of the game from people, like how can he run through CT15 as a whiff and just one hit everything and carry other people like crazy, and you yourself has taken down
Jakob, I
and
found the truck.
copied
What's it look like?
the build.
Exactly as we left it.
Here's
But
something in
what
code.
they never say
Get that oil pump, will you?
in that build section is that you have to be at the same level. They are running around with level 50 gear. They have perfected the mod to work with that build, and you can't just go into the build and, oh, that looks nice. Oh, that one has a green arrow that says it has more armor. It doesn't work like that. You have to have the exact same modifications, uh, so that uh, it will work in the correct way, and not just copy, set it up to your level 30 WT4 or CT4, and think that your character will do the same. It doesn't work. You have to grind to get the same kind of ideas, like cooldown reduction or anomaly power or status power. If you're, for example, a pyromancer, you need them to burn, and you need the burn to take a lot of damage and give you life. And that's the whole general idea. I was the same thing. I was the same person that kind of just found the good build. Oh yeah, this is gonna work. I have seen it work on YouTube, so this is gonna work. No, it doesn't. I struggled so hard, so hard, so hard, until I just sat myself down and thought, okay, I'm gonna research this a bit more,
But you
because
managed to
they
achieve.
in the videos they make, they kind of explain that you have to have this one and you have to have that one. I'm using that set, but that set won't be available until you are WT15 and W or CT15, and then you have to be lucky with the drop. So for example, on this one, I'm looking for the seismic commander, and I received this one, deathproof chest armor. Yeah, okay, it has now an extra quake because that is what I need for my build. But the primal armor, the boulder dash, has nothing to do with my build. So deathproof chest armor is a totally wrong one for me. It doesn't work. I won't. It doesn't matter if I get 3 pieces and reduce the cooldown on boulder dash by 90%. It doesn't matter because I don't use boulder dash. So that armor is totally wrong for me. What I should do is I should start and upgrade my blues, put them into purple when they are at my highest level, which is 48, 47, 48, yeah. That is my highest at the moment because I'm not higher CT level. As soon as I get the 2 last levels on CT, the challenge tiers on expeditions, I then will have the possibility to get 50, and then I will also have the possibility to get more drops, like seismic. As soon as the seismic comes, I will benefit from it massively. So now I kind of have tried to find what has anomaly power, status power, because of the bleed that um, my earthquake is hemorrhaging. And of course, you also, my best is anomaly power, cooldown reduction, and status power. So close range damage doesn't even put anything to it. But this one has anomaly power and cooldown reduction, so it's good. It's okay, it's good. But this one is a total waste. I now have that extra uh, skill that I can't change because I had to change the other one, right? And none of those that I had there, it was 2 boulder dash mods because it's a boulder dash set. So right now I'm not running the best, and I'm kind of that's what I'm actually doing now. I'm trying to get to the state where I can find gear that I can actually use and benefit from. So uh, I, from what I've said on these groups, these Outriders groups, I have felt that I get a good response back, that they understand what I'm trying to say, kind of. So it is a good grind to to be able to come close to where I actually can go down to tier 13 or 14 and just help them through and kind of carry them a bit. And then the end game starts when you are CT 15 and WT 15, and you're level 30 and you have 50 gear, level 50 gear.
Channa,
And
you
I
never
haven't
told me what happened between
contemplated
you.
on how
Did
that
you
is.
tell
I
you
don't
how my
know
mother
how the
died?
end game
I'm sorry.
kind of goes.
No kid should have to see that.
Even better, I saw it twice. The first time in a vision. You know, I tracked down Jakob, begged him to come back. Because he wasn't there in the vision when she died. I thought, if he was there, maybe it wouldn't come true. But Jakob doesn't listen to anything I say.
I've been seeing shadows more than usual.
If you didn't, if I want to give a shout out to Zach again.
You are not
Zach,
allowed to join our ceremony.
and thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it.
But rest assured, your presence in our
I'm
humble
in a
camp is
position
clear.
where I don't have as many
Personally, all
followers
spell
at the moment,
preparations for your
but
private hut.
it's
A bed
growing
to
in
rest,
a
food, even a bottle of
steady,
something
slow
special.
pace,
You'll find it by the stairs to the
just
ceremony.
like my streams actually.
I don't trust any of those altered. I'm right there with you.
Hola, Jesus. Thank you for the follow. Much, much appreciated.
Zahidi, where are you?
How are you, Jesus? If
Zahidi,
I'm
do
pronouncing
you
that
copy?
correctly. I don't want to say Jesus, but
Shit.
from where I'm from, that's how I would pronounce it. So how are you, Mr. Rodriguez?
Hey, boss. Did we really have to bring Corrigan's little bird with us?
There is a slight delay between the chat from where I can see. I don't have an extra screen at the moment, so I won't get your questions in real time. It will be a um, delayed entry as it takes a little bit of time uh, between the chatting and what comes on the screen. So I'm sorry for that. I will get it fixed as soon as I get a second screen up and running. At the moment, I don't have it.
Antidote here. Very few know what goes on inside.
And how do you?
Ah, cool. Yeah,
He took a friend of
everything is fine. Everything is fine here as well. So, what is your level, and how far have you gotten with the mods and the levels and everything? This is it's not every day that Jesus talks to you. I think you've heard that a lot, actually. But it's all good. Here's a bit of cluster, so I might get to use the lightning to At least you have to hit them though. That's the big one. Wow. Accuracy is like 0 at the moment. Bad on the long shots. That will be better. Boom, 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 boom. Lightning, lightning. Ding, ding. Nice, nice. I really like the lightning that ran across the map. It procs when there's two people inside of 5 meters of each other. And then the lightning will run across the maps. Mm. I altered something that I don't have double now? Yeah, seems like. I think I mismatched my gear at the moment. So I usually have 2 quakes, but this time now I don't. So I have to check that later on. Yeah, I'm going for seismic. I'm going for seismic commander gear, so that I have chosen the seismic shifter with a small stop with a stone circle and through the mob. So I think I'm kind of almost at the same place as you. I'm WT15, but I think I am CT13, tier 13 on expeditions. So yeah, you're correct with an anomaly devastator. Wish that I wish that I could get. I'll see if that is turned off. Yeah, the chat box is turned off. I don't know if I will get a notification when
He needed bone marrow for the antidote to work.
in
All those
Twitch
people who
box
escaped the
high
war
school.
came here to die instead.
Oh,
And I was next.
You think that was easy for me, Doctor? It's random. It has to be.
I
Except
wish
for
that there
you.
will be
Safe in
playing
your own
off a
lottery, I
sound
suppose.
as soon
How
as the.
convenient. I create the antidote. I keep us alive.
How many exactly have you sacrificed for your little utopia?
Yeah,
I'm
awesome.
not
Are
a
you
monster.
going?
I carry the burden.
Uh, just I'm struggling, Jesus, with my Pyromancer. Yes, I'm level 30, but I cannot do as much. If I just quickly change, I just that's why I'm so interested in people playing uh, the Pyromancer. I love the Pyromancer. I love its powers and kind of but here again on this one it was when I talked about like see my world tier is 7, and I'm kind of really struggling with getting it up because my gear isn't as good, and here is from when I found a good build before I started to try out my own. It was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna run through everything. Just hit it on CT4, CT5, CT6, and I will just run through like nothing. And how wrong was I? So now I'm just trying to get the gear and trying to get the correct mods, and therefore kind of this one I'm gonna just quick mark everything and just to get the mods and find the correct ones. So what I'm wielding here is heat wave, eruption, and thermal bomb. Um, and my class setup is this way. What do you think about? No, I was Tempest earlier, but I didn't feel it was my kind of thing. Uh, and then I kind of tried to go a different way, and now kind of I have to reassess my mods, my gear, and everything so that I have a lot of have a lot of burn, and I, I had like overheat, was it? Yeah, overheat. But then you kind of take off the burn, and with the status power, um, which I'm going to try to get as high as possible so that it will do insane damage. You chose the storm. Is it kind of the way I've done it, or have you taken it direct line? I felt like I was extremely intrigued as soon as you said you were wielding a pyromancer, because this is I just love this one. This is my main. This is what I want to be my main. But I've done such a great job on the Devastator that I don't have any problems. Yeah, sure. Just send me a message either on the page. I will receive the message. I think if I've made that possible, I can go and check very fast. So I'll see accept all. I'm live, followed by 55 people. Thank you very much, everyone. Nah, Wayne, I haven't given up, but I'm just taking a break from it. You know, you have to when you kind of hit the point where it gets a bit dull and uh, everything else in new games, I get very distracted from it. Like this Outriders, which I'm playing now. I just get so attached to it and try to play as much as I can. So I haven't given up on FIFA. No, I haven't. Do you miss playing with me, Wayne? Do you miss me? Yeah, I will be back on FIFA soon, but the kind of the kind of thing that has thrown me a bit off is also that I want to stream my matches and I want to create a community on Facebook, and I've started really nice, uh, but PS5 doesn't collaborate with Facebook, so I cannot stream to Facebook. I can only stream to Twitch and YouTube, which I don't use as much. But as soon as I will get an Elgato uh, game capture card, then it's something else. Then I can play FIFA and whatever. But I will be back playing with you, Wayne. You haven't been left alone. There I have received one new message. Also, yeah, you're using the volcanic rounds. That's kind of nifty. And you've gone up in the middle there. Okay, cool. So it's sort sort of so you've gone that way and up. If I go here, yeah, the max health, heal leech ignite. hmm Oh, it's reduced to 15. Anomaly power, explosive. I like explosive more than ignite. Power by 6, increase weapon damage. Decrease all your skill cooldowns with the wildfire. You didn't have the wildfire, is that correct? Hello, White Rains. Welcome to the stream. I think, Wayne, I think Ed is kind of scared of all that Super League talk. And frankly, I'm scared myself, and that Joel Gracier is gonna take administrative rights is frightening. What will happen to the Champions League? What will happen to Europa League? What will happen in the Premier League? Because when you go to Super League, you're gonna be disbanded from UEFA and FIFA, or UEFA and like you won't see Manchester United in that cup form. You will see the same teams day out, day in, hard matches. Yes, it's gonna be profitable, but no, I can't see it. I can't see Manchester United not playing in the Premier League, and from Premier League where Leeds, Burnley, and Wolverhampton is going to the Champions League, and from winning Champions League, then you have perhaps the possibility to get into Super League and see Burnley against Real Madrid, Juventus, Barcelona, Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal. No, I can't see it. I really can't see it. From my build here, I could perhaps run on the same run in the straight line to go for Tempest, but Firestorm is a hell of a lot better as of where I am now, Jesus. Yeah, correct. And that is kind of the gif of the build. When you use the volcanic round, you get it is the health the I'm sorry, it is the pyromancer's gesture to Trickster, who has the possibility to reload his weapon or never run out of bullets after after procking this and that. So yeah, Ashbreaker just seems dull because like I've seen videos of Trickster where they kind of slow down everything and they just run around hitting headshots, and in my perspective that that looks really boring. Yeah, I know Wayne, but when Manchester United and when uh, Glacier have already made the steps they have, uh, the Super League question ain't going away just as easy. They just have to find a better way. Like it can be like Champions League, only better and more profitable for the best teams. And that will also include lesser teams that can also get their hands on the money by going through Champions League. But uh, the the idea that they have doesn't contemplate with that you cannot play in the World Championship, you cannot play in Champions League, you cannot play Europa League, you cannot play Europa Champions Cup and everything. It's right now it was a statement that put the whole football on the verge. So yeah, no, let's play a bit. I'm sorry for sidetracking with some football, but of course, as now that people are talking, it's also fun for me to try and answer, but I kind of get sidetracked, so just let me know. But for me, I cannot play this with I need help on this one to get the gear I need, because now everything is just wrong, and it's low level, and I die extremely easy. So, but I love this. I really love this character.
Hey, you.
I don't remember where I was on. Okay, I've taken all the quests. So now I kind of have to start over again. Start over again on WT7, was I? I think it was 7. Yeah, World Tier 7. I have to try and grind myself up to get the gear, to get the correct gear and the correct mods. And I'm kind of in a standstill, but man, oh man, Pyromancer is my way. But kind of Devastator is the one that I have gotten farthest on. So yeah, I can do like this. Seems like you have really good gear as well, Jesus. Let's try at tier 6. It is level 38, the same level my gear is. So in general, it should be good. I shouldn't be able to just run through, but from what I'm experiencing, because I've done something wrong, I am I am not going to do so well here. Here I only have death chains. I'm not gonna do good here at all. Survive? Yes, that's an
Damn it.
understatement.
Corrigan pushed too far with the mining, and his people are dead.
I don't think I have been running expeditions on this after I've changed the gear a bit. You see, one hit, and then I'm kind of almost done. See, now I got some life. I need to get my weapons up to purple, otherwise I don't stand a chance really. And what I feel is it's different on this one compared to the Devastator is that on Devastator I have the possibility to escape with with the jump. I can get out of the situation. But there I played like a minute, and I did like 765 damage, and that's really nice. But kind of my setup here isn't good. I should at least have like double. I think I can use this one. Like this gear that I've got is like 34, but I must. What's important to kind of survive here is you have to have a double modded weapon so that you can kind of hold them off, or you
Damn it.
can
Corrigan pushed too far with the mining.
like this has no damage at all. And actually, I don't like that singularity bubble as much as. So when I get this kind of correct, then I will have. Well, see, that that small enemy shouldn't. Yeah, he shouldn't just get to kill me in an instant with almost a one shot. It's so something is really wrong here, and I haven't figured this one out. But from my perspective, I think I can, if I just upgrade the weapons until improve its rarity, then I have a better chance. Kind of. You have this. Oh, I don't have an assault. Yeah, this is assault rifle. It is sharpshooter. I don't like sharpshooter. This is tactical, so it's good 15.4k. So this character I really have to work with, but I like it so much. The but I haven't kind of figured out what I can do to make it as good as I want. This one has leech. And you kind of have to be a bit lucky with everything. What we're into tactical mod the gear. Cause I don't want shields. I don't like shields. I have this one killing shots, but usually your bullets doesn't kill. Therefore, this one will proc very rarely. So I have been falling in love with Death Chains and Storm Whip, but when I'm 38, it really doesn't do much, to be honest. So I have to be lucky when I improve this rarity. Increase, of course, everything. This one doesn't have the correct, except for status power. Armor piercing doesn't have anything to do with my build. So everything comes in play, really. I shouldn't even bother to improve rarity on this one because it costs a little bit of titanium to do it, but I definitely have to work on that character to be able to improve. And I like it so much, but this one is so much easier to play with, and I have great survivability. my mods and gear is starting to get good, but it's not all the way there. And it's about time, Wayne, that they are pulling out. They shouldn't even start to try, and especially not in introduce or say that yes we are willing. Yes, from those 15, 12 is already done, complete, ready to go. They should never have done that because the fans are felt left behind. The fans are angry like crazy. When a hard rock um, fan like my buddy Tim, when he says he is ashamed of Manchester United for the first time in his life, it's huge, and he's not alone. All my viewers just ran away as soon as we started talking soccer or football, Wayne. Can you get me your old PC? I don't have an old PC. As soon as I bought my new PC, I just discarded the old PC. So no, I don't have a old PC to give away. You can have my PlayStation 5. I don't use that anymore. Nice of you to come to the stream, Will. How's it hang? Is it the Will Smith? Welcome to the stream, everyone. 4 people watching, and welcome to you all 4.
We move out right away. East.
There's a ravine to the east. You'll have to go south around it.
You know this forest?
I've gone further than anyone else. I'm not a deserter.
My God. We'll have to report this to Gutman.
Can't believe we've been next to an alien civilization all these years.
In this case, aren't we the aliens?
These ruins are ancient. If beings like the ones we saw sent the signal.
Have to check my gear. Have I put on another jacket? Seems like I have.
Outrider, have you had any success locating another obelisk? Let me know as soon as you find another obelisk. They seem to be the key to all of this.
least, when you find that obelisk, it'll be worth seeing how your powers might interact with it.
You're assuming a good interaction.
Well, one of us has to be an optimist.
0 to altered. Calm down and let Dr. Zahidi examine you. I think I'm gonna have a little fun with this. Bailey, you need to listen to me. Bullshit! You think just because you have all that power you can boss me around? Well, not anymore. I'm taking you down.
Thank you for the reaction, Emilio. It's always nice to get likes on your page. Hope you also like the stream, and I hope everyone else is having a great time. This is so far, by far, the best streaming day I've had, with people chatting, people asking questions, and general likes, a couple of follows. It's a good day. It's a very good day. So thank you to everyone. Why are they running away from? Like what? In Brahma Mother. I'm on skills again. Spirit clairvoyant. Phenomenality and healing received. No, didn't. I think the game crashed again. Ugh, no fun when it crashes. Yeah, it crashed.
way to the gate is clear. But how the hell do we open it?
Are we sure we want to? That thing looks like the gate to the next circle of hell. Outrider, let us know if you want us to join you at the gate.
Okay, time to figure out how to open this thing. I'm waiting for you here.
Everything we've been hoping for is right behind this gate, but there's no obvious mechanism for opening it.
August, you must know, yes?
Lost people.
You mean there's others like you?
Maybe.
What do you mean? You know what's out there?
Oh, come on! That's our only hope? It's the end of the goddamn world out there. What happened to a place beyond the storms, huh?
We are about to go farther than any man has ever gone before.
Well, let's go! Before I change my fucking mind. Mr. Spock. Crazy Vulcan.
Bailey's barely lucid. You need to keep her hydrated.
I'm trying, but we barely have any water left as it is.
Tahiti, you sure she'll never walk again? It'd be a miracle if she did.
No matter where I go, your kind get uglier and uglier.
understand. We're getting closer to the signal. The only way it could be transmitting is if the anomaly's effects were declining. But instead, the anomaly here is worse than anything we've seen.
Could it be we're approaching something like the eye of the storm?
It's possible, but such an abrupt change in climate from tropical to desert, only the anomaly could cause something so dramatic. What if it's actually getting worse?
That cave looks promising. I found a cave. Should be big enough to bring the trucks in.
On our way. This storm is getting worse by the minute.
Looks like we may be here.
Remember seeing sand like this only once before. Earth. My mother took me to the ocean. The sea, the sand.
Hey, boss, you gonna be long? I could use some help clearing the sand out of the truck's guts.
I can do it, old man.
Yeah? What's the catch?
No catch.
With you, there's always a catch. Then you storm off for no reason.
How about you stop acting like you know who the hell I am? And stop trying to pretend you care.
I know. I was a goddamn bastard when you were too young. But I'm not pretending.
Well, at least you said something.
Whoa. What new kind of demons are you? Tiago, we're under attack. Tiago, do you hear me?
There were many people that I remember talking into the groups that said they were really struggling with what's it called in Yagis or Yagir. I'm not. It's not too far until I get him. Call it the last boss. I wonder how I will do in that fight with this one. I know it's extremely hard because of the orbs, but we'll see if I can make a difference. If this is as good as I feel it is. The lightning dude is also quite hard. Hey, Smitty Surf. Ah, well. Uh, the secret is to really rethink what you thought was best. I was at the same time as you. I'm playing now at World Tier 15 to try and get legendaries. I think I am CT 12 or CT 13. Um, the secret is to really modify your gear and to modify your gear correctly towards what build you have. If you take a look at my build, I'm going the way to seismic shifter. It means that you need a lot of anomaly power on your gear, and I also have like uh, when you see here bleed damage, so that infects on status power. So in general, when you go this way, you should focus on anomaly power and status power as the number one and two on everything. Like this one has status power, this one doesn't have anything. So that in general is a very bad weapon for me. It doesn't give me anything except for the modifications on the ultimate damage link. And it kills, but it doesn't help my character. So uh, in that regards, is that when you are playing expeditions, this weapon sucks for you. It doesn't help you at all. This one is better, but not great. This one I'm using now, it's not good for me, but I'm using it now as a temporary weapon. Uh, one of this one is kind of the one I should have been used, but having a legendary on 44 is very bad compared to a weapon on 48. Because, for example, if you see strings of gauze, it does 51,000 electrical damage, but if you go into 48, kind of see the death chains there, it goes up to 101,000 plus 38,000 on the Stormwind. So my build at the moment, it's not perfect, but it's working on the world tier until I will get better gear and better weapons and can modify a bit more. In general, why I do this is now I can kind of quick mark 18 and 44 and get the modifications so that I can modify every new gear. Uh, if you see this one, for example, this one has anomaly power, and my anomaly power is 114k. I have 77k of firepower, which is good. But this one has anomaly power and status power up to 30%. The downfall on this one is close range damage. It doesn't. It's okay. You do a bit more damage as soon as they get closer to you. But if you see this one, uh, it goes up anomaly power by 10k. This one is more. It's better for me. When I went into when I into went in, into modifications Tahiti, I didn't get the possibility to up the status power, so that is minus 20% now, but it will go up because I haven't put anything on it. But this one interrogator's mask is a much better one because it also had the cooldown reduction, which I'm aiming for. So anomaly power, status power, and cooldown reduction is what I do. Status power is on the skill that you saw about bleed. I will get healed as soon as they bleed, so it's perfect. And the cooldown reduction, of course, it says itself that I can hit more. I have double earthquake. With the correct gear, I will get three earthquakes. The best set for me is seismic commander. It will give me extra shock, and I haven't seen the gear. I just know that that one is the best one for me, but it takes some time to get there. How do you like playing dev compared to others if you have tried others, Smitty? Because I really love my Pyromancer, but I haven't got the correct mods. I haven't figured that one out, so I'm squishy and I will die. So you're going for the top three. You're going against Vanquisher. Mm? It's a personal preference, of course. It's totally up to you. I haven't looked so much at it, but you're running with shotguns or are you running with assault weapon? I haven't tinkered as much in this one. I haven't looked at everything. I haven't found my way, but Warden is the tank, that's for sure. Vanquisher is more the support where you kinda Vanquisher is actually really good. I think I have had the build early on that was towards Vanquisher, but I never really got the feel of it. Increase your magazine size by 50% is good. Really reload your weapon 20% faster is good. Increase damage against elites, and you take less damage. That is also always good. That is always good on when it comes to uh, expeditions. Weapon leech havoc. So you've gone the way you have gone is that uh, that you're going to use your weapons more. So for you, from what I see on this tree, is that your weapon mods is really important because you both do a lot of damage firepower wise. You also have to have a anomaly because you have to keep things up. So from what I can see, you would have to kind of try and go. Uh, you should go a bit more like I used to. And now I'm trying out modifications. I just leveled up a weapon just to be able to have two modifications. and kind of try and get them to work for you. Like on this weapon, I have death chains that take 101,000 damage plus a storm whip. Uh, the the biggest issue with the weapons and why you should level up blues is that you kind of have to find a modification that kind of works for you. I tried out some different things like killing shots. It doesn't really matter because once you have death chains or storm whip, it's most it's most likely one of those that will kill it and not your bullets. And then the spawn of the explosions kind of won't matter. It won't proc. So now I cannot show you at the moment because I haven't set it up correctly here. But let's say if you have death chains and you have kind of the legendary minefield that every time you get a critical, you spawn four mines that will fall down in the area. Then you kind of have the single target and the AOE area of effect in one weapon. But then you can also change your weapon on the other one so that you can proc another. So in general, when you kind of shoot, you kind of take 3 shot and you change and kind of go like this. And you can also implement your pistols or your sidearm. Because then you, in general, on bosses, elites, big fellows, then you have the possibility to have extra bonus damage every time. See? Now, my setup, uh, because I'm trying out things, I'm trying to figure out which modifications are the best for me at the moment. And at the moment now, I just try out Stormwhip because I cannot change it. And by far, the the modification I have had best success with is the death chains, because it will damage 101,000 every 3 seconds, and you add up a cooldown on 2 seconds. So 5 seconds, every 5 seconds, it will do 101,000 damage, and it's really sweet. So on this one, you kind of have two huge advantages when it comes to single target shooting. I also had uh, the ultimate damage link that that shots that you do will link up to 4 enemies, and they will take 40% of their weapon damage in total. So you take four enemies that kind of kills you, uh, and uh, and you take their power plus the anomaly damage as well. So yeah, it's really good linked with something else. So you have that. Um, I have a Technomancer, and he's pretty good. I like him. Yeah. When the game started in the first couple of weeks, Technomancer Technomancer was really only support, right? Everybody just complained it didn't have any power or anything. So that one has been upped by, and others have been nerfed a bit, so it has gone a bit down, uh, and it's more balanced now. But I've seen technomancers run through where I struggled. But again, when you have like level 50 gear and you have your modifications right, you have your build correct, of course they will run where others are failing. And that kind of says the whole thing about the game in itself, that when you as I've said earlier on, like groups and everything, when you if you go to YouTube and you find a build that they say is the best, and you will run through CT and you will run through WT like a breeze. What they're not saying is that you have to have the correct gear, you have to have the correct mods, and you have to be a high level. Otherwise, your weapon damage, your anomaly damage, your bleed, anything won't affect. So you kind of think, oh yeah, I'm level 30, I have to find a build. Okay, but you have like 38 gear, and that can't do anything. And without the correct modifications and without the best gear, it's not as good as they say. On top level, yes, they're good, but on low level, not so good. Then you're squishy, you don't get the life you need because you don't have the right modification, and then you will die fast. One hit, two hit from a mob, which kind of many mobs are grouping up and just hit you like crazy, and no you have no defense for it. I like this the devastation character that I've made, but I like the Pyromancer even more. But I can't use it. I don't I don't get the correct gear that I need to make it good. And that is because when I started playing Pyromancer, I did the same thing that everyone else did. I went to YouTube to find a build, but I never spent a second thinking about what is actually good, what should I look for, what kind of mods, what kind of gear is best for me. So I just ran with it. I saw when you see when you look in your inbox or whatever, and it says, "Oh no, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Oh no, it's down, it's worse than I have." And suddenly a green one comes, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I have to equip it." No, you don't. A blue perfect towards your build is better than a purple, and even some purple and blues are better than a legendary. Like for instance, I have a legendary, but it doesn't give me anything. I don't need bonus firepower. I don't need close range damage, and I don't. Okay, I need healing received, but none of those will affect my build. This one won't help me stay alive because of the boulder dash. You have boulder dash reduce cooldown. Doesn't I don't use boulder dash, so why should I use it? The only thing that kind of helps me there is the modification I put on. Let's see what you're writing here, Mr. Smitty. Yeah, and what you said there is by far the most correct way by far. I guess my problem is having better understanding of on mods and anomaly power and status power. Yeah, that is spot on. And I didn't get call it good. I'm not good at this game. If I go to the CT15, I will get killed and slayed like easy. But as soon as my understanding on what you said, anomaly power and status power, and what the gear kind of affects your skills. For instance, in the in my class tree, you have you have like this one where I get healed for bleed damage. So that says if I have much status power, I will get healed quicker, and that will kind of keep me alive and rescue me from situations. On my skill set, gravity leap isn't. Uh, I could have had many other things here that could have saved me. No, could have made me stronger, better, whatnot. But gravity leap at the moment is helping me. It's helping me immensely uh, because I can get out of the situation if I get overrun by mobs. If they start running around me and just where I cannot roll away, I cannot do anything. This one is perfect to give me latitude, and I can get away from the situation. And as soon as then, as soon as I hit the ground again, I can do an earthquake or impale, which inflicts bleed, and bleed, as you know, will give me life. And also on the earthquake, I have modification that bleed that will start a bleed, and again I get healed. So yes, you are completely correct when you say that you have to get a bit better understanding of your powers and skills and mods and gear. And after that, then you will do much better, and you will kind of have something to aim for, like um, call it precision aiming towards getting better and to be more successful, instead of what I thought in the start was just to run around, get higher gear, but it doesn't matter if it doesn't fit your build. So did that answer your question? I think it did. I think I was really spot on there.
What the fuck?
And as you saw there, I shouldn't use gravity leap unless I really need it. Nice. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, correct. Build I build my player more about anomaly damage, because kind of um, the damage the earthquake, the impale, and the gravity leap does is very helpful. Uh, but in general, like it's a balance between status and an anomaly, because when as I said, the status will give me life. Now I'm really struggling. Whoa. He was angry. Has to be a bit more patient. Started good, but what the hell am I doing now? It's 3 times in a row with really quick succession. Yeah, and it tells me to check my world tiers. Perhaps I'm not able to do this. And that might be now. Now it can be like I have hit I've hit the spot where I'm starting to struggle. But he shouldn't be able to one hit. Thank you for the like, Kokoro. Don't look at the screen while you're playing. I'm sorry. It's a bit out of focus, then you die quickly. This was Yazak. Yagak. Yag. Don't know why it chooses this weapon. I just have to keep away. Okay, I can't. Just have to concentrate and focus a bit here. Ah. Ah. Can't there be people here? Come on! Fucking stupid. little bit of concentration and you will get it. Just understanding how he works. I don't have high hopes for.
Outrider, we made it back
I
to the
don't have
colony.
high hopes
We're waiting for you.
for the hangar issue now. That is gonna be hell on earth. It's not long until this stream must end.
What's
I've been
this?
playing
Interesting.
long time. Don't remember when I started. Uptime. It's only 2 hours and 45 minutes, but my girlfriend is soon coming home, so then it can be a good time to stop playing. But I will continue a bit more.
August is sorry for not helping. I tried to say you go to
It's nice that I could help Smitty. And um, the life I get is usually best to get from uh, not the elites, not the bosses. So a boss fight can be hard, as you saw. I just died like 4 times in a row, just seconds because I wasn't. Manchester United has come with the. Uh, So it's like three fights against Yager.
I didn't think we'd make it out of that storm.
That's no storm. Look, there's someone out there. Wait, isn't that the son of a bitch that killed Jakub?
Like because I'm playing WT 15, I only get like 42 level 42 gear. So every purple hair that I get, it's not worth it. And even the legendaries is not worth it. Why? Because it's costing too much to upgrade purple and legendary. That's why playing at a high level CT is much better because you get a higher level here. WT or world tier goes only up to 42. I hate these birds. And really, earthquake should not have affected them. So that's kind of a flaw in the game. Earthquake should not be even remotely deadly towards the birds. But they are. So that was horrendous aim.
digital relay device. The hell's it supposed to be relaying?
Vitsen med den, da, hvis ikke han lader opp. Having a surface here that won't charge. It's been standing in the charger for an hour. Nothing comes in. A regular one works, but $26K at level 42 at 48 it would be great.
Reminds me an awful lot of the obelisk back in the forts, the one August manipulated. This one must have served an even greater purpose. But what was it?
Leveled up and it cost a pretty penny, but I went from 51 to 69. A damage. The quest is long.
this for? Wonder what this does.
The last and third one of those keystones is at the end. What's it called? The end location here, and then you will open up the middle doorway here. I'll show you if I remember where it was. Then it usually drops a legendary. This time it will drop a legendary on level 42, which doesn't really help me much on the road to 50 in levels. So when I think about what I'm doing now, it's kind of a waste. Because the gear I'm getting, or the level of gear I'm getting, is nowhere near what I need. But it's also hard to do TT or expeditions alone. The last keystone will open this door, and you will get a legendary. And the keystone is the last thing you get on this level. The first one is the hardest to miss because it's far away from where you're supposed to be. Like this keystone isn't the same as the keystone you have started. If you continue through the square, then you see the last
Another
one.
keystone?
This is the last keystone. It will open the door when you were on your way in. I will run back to the Forgotten Chapel afterwards. You can also choose the quest so that you can get a guidance on where to go afterwards. Easy to miss, kind of. My girlfriend is very close to getting home, so I'll just run and take that and kind of done for today. Am I not famous? I thought I was famous already. If 4 or 5 people
Outrider, we're burying August's body.
want to chat on my channel,
You want to join us?
and 40
Not
or
there
50
yet.
people follow my
Just-
channel, I feel
I'm
famous
gonna stay a
already.
bit longer. Take another look through the camp's
So
remains.
thank you, but no thank you. If you do that, you're selling your soul. I'm running to the chapel and see what kind of legendary I. If I get a assault rifle on 44, I might be using it.
The runes on this door. Have I seen this before?
Haha, and I got 2 blues. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
I wonder what's
Wow,
behind this door.
this is a scandal. I, it's a good place to finish up. So first of all, I want to thank everyone for following and watching and liking and chatting. So I want to thank you, Smitty and Jesus and Wayne, for coming to my stream and chat. Very important to people that entering chat when I ever enter anyone's stream. I know the importance of just saying hi, even if I'm not interested or even if I don't kind of like or gonna watch what this other person does. But hello increases his chance to have multiple players chatting at the same time. For example, I understand now that they only have like to get affiliated or to get up in the world, you need like 5 people chatting uh, simultaneously, and that's not easy to come by. Now today I have like had 3 people talking at the same time, and that doesn't cut it. Then I have to wait until the next day, and perhaps of
Whenever you're ready to
those
head out,
7 who
we'll be
views
waiting for you at camp.
want to chat, they can really make a difference in how I'm standing. So I'm done with this now, and I will stop the stream. And again, thank you to everyone that participated with me today. Have a good day on, and see you later, I hope. Good day.